Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kristen delivers Stefan an unexpected gift. Johnny and Chanel were overjoyed at the hospital to announce that their kid was healthy and that they wanted to go to Los Angeles for Johnny's new career. I have to figure out how I am going to break the news to my mom, Chanel stated. While Chanel left to see Paulina, Johnny headed down the corridor to inform Marlena of the news. Johnny thanked Marlena for her advice to speak with Chanel. What did she say? Marlena asked. Johnny informed Marlena that he and Chanel had decided to go to LA. Marlena hugged Johnny and congratulated him on his new job. I doubt that, Paulina, will handle the news as well as you have, Johnny replied. Are things still strained between Chanel and Paulina? Marlena asked. Johnny stated that he and Chanel understood why Paulina had left the hospital, but they also considered she had been imprudent. I understand. But, as a mother, I understand the desire to protect your child, Marlena explained. Johnny saw that, ironically, Paulina's actions have endangered the lives of Chanel and the baby. I hope the two of them find their way back together, remarked Marlena. Marlena inquired about the baby's health, and Johnny informed her that Dr. Green had stated that the baby appeared healthy. To be honest, when we first learned that there might be complications and that our kid could be born with certain abnormalities, I wasn't sure if we should continue with the pregnancy. But after today, I'm confident that we made the right decision, Johnny stated. Marlena smiled, expressing her delight at having a new grandson to care for. Johnny and Marlena exchanged a teary parting hug. Paulina seethed as she browsed EJ's website for the concerned citizens of Salem and spoke on the phone with Abe. These trolls are going to have me recalled. I could lose my job. Paulina spoke. Abe swore to terminate the recall. Abe warned Paulina to cease browsing the internet, and she complied. Chanel entered the apartment. Chanel informed Paulina that the baby's exam had gone well, but they were still waiting for a few tests. Dr. Green says that the baby's heartbeat is really strong, Chanel stated. Paulina exclaimed with relief. And I have some other news that you may not think is so wonderful, Chanel continued. Chanel informed Paulina about the transfer to California. You said you needed space, I just didn't think you needed 2,000 miles of it, laughed Paulina. Chanel reassured Paulina that she was not the reason for the relocation. Johnny was offered a job, his dream job, in California, Chanel said. Chanel stated that she intends to open a new sweet bits shop in LA. It seems a little impulsive, Paulina observed. Who do you think I get that from? Chanel stated. Chanel recognized Paulina's history of behaving without thinking. Paulina apologized for questioning Chanel's judgment. I'm just so sad to see you leave, Paulina added. I understand. But, Mama, it will only be a plane journey away. And it's not like we've never lived apart before, Chanel explained. Paulina nodded hesitantly. Maybe you won't miss me so much as you did in the past, remarked Paulina. Why would you say that? Chanel asked. Paulina confessed that she was scared that her actions during radiation treatment had wrecked their relationship. You didn't ruin everything, Chanel comforted Paulina. I worry that the distance will only drive us apart, Paulina admitted. Paulina apologized again for her conduct. I realize I keep saying it. And I understand that words cannot change the fact that I jeopardized the health of others, including yours, Johnny's, and that of the wonderful child you are carrying, Paulina added. Paulina said that she hoped she could go back in time and make a different choice. Chanel shook her head, noting that if Paulina hadn't gone to the island, Chanel and the baby might not have survived. Paulina fought back tears. That makes some sense, Paulina replied. Is it possible that you made the right choice after all? Chanel inquired. Paulina questioned Chanel if she meant it. Chanel acknowledged that it was still too early to tell if the baby had any problems, but she remained optimistic. I believe it's time for you to quit beating yourself up. I also think it's time for me to forgive you, Chanel added. Really? Paulina asked. When Chanel agreed, Paulina shouted and grabbed her daughter. "You have no idea what this means to me that you don't hate me anymore," stated Paulina. "I could never hate you." "I was just upset," Chanel responded. Chanel informed Paulina that she understood she had acted out of love. "My heart, well, a part of it, will always be right here with you," Chanel stated. At the town square cafe, EJ approached Abe's table. "Thank you for agreeing to meet with me," Abe replied. Abe questioned EJ about the recall group. "It seems that the primary so-called concerned citizen is you," Abe stated. Abe questioned EJ if he was responsible for the recall. EJ said that he was behind the movement. "I want you to stop this nonsense right now," Abe yelled. "It is not personal. I'm just trying to do the right thing here," EJ explained. Abe scowled. "By attacking my wife? Tarnishing her good name? She took one impetuous decision. Aside from that, she has been an excellent mayor," Abe stated. EJ disagreed. Abe surmised that EJ's motivation was retaliation. EJ stated that he was upset because Paulina dismissed him, but it was not the reason for the recall. "The firing was a blessing in disguise," stated EJ. Abe, perplexed, requested EJ to explain. "Now that I know Jude is my son, I have had a lot more time to spend with him. Become a hands-on father. Not to mention, I can now focus more on my work as DiMera's acting CEO," EJ stated. With a chuckle, EJ expressed his belief that he would soon be named CEO. "You have a lot on your plate," Abe explained. Abe pushed EJ to withdraw the recall petition. "It is too late for that. The petition is already with the city council," EJ stated. Abe asked EJ to dismiss the petition. EJ declined. "I can't let the people of Salem down," EJ insisted. "You don't give a damn about the people of Salem," Abe complained. Abe contended that EJ just cared about his ego. "Lexi may have left, but what about you and me? We are still family. So, on a personal basis, please stop this attack on Paulina," Abe asked. EJ maintained that it was not an attack, but rather an attempt to hold a public person accountable. "I should have seen that appealing to your sense of family loyalty would not work. Let me leave you with one thing, EJ, for you to try to remove an outstanding mayor and human being out of spite demonstrates exactly what kind of man you are," Abe stated. Abe went away. Johnny and Chanel met at the Brady pub. Johnny confirmed that he had previously informed Roman and Marlena about their upcoming transfer. "They weren't very pleased to see us depart, but they were, supportive." "How did it go with your mother?" Johnny asked. "It went far better than I expected. We talked it out, and we're in a really good place now," Chanel added. Chanel informed Johnny that Paulina agreed that the transfer was ideal for Johnny and Chanel. When Abe returned home, Paulina did not answer. "Is there something wrong?" Abe questioned. Chanel stopped by. "And she and I, Abe, had a fantastic conversation. We achieved a breakthrough. She forgave me," Paulina explained. Abe grinned and told Paulina how glad he was for her. "That is not everything. Abe, she told me she and Johnny are moving to Los Angeles," Paulina explained. Paulina informed Abe about Johnny's new employment. "We can always go out there and visit. And they'll be back, I'm sure," Abe added. With a nod, Paulina stated that the essential thing was that Chanel no longer despised her. "What were you up to tonight?" Paulina asked. "I was trying to get EJ to back off," Abe stated. Abe said that he had spoken with EJ, but he refused to stop the recall. Paulina murmured some harsh remarks about EJ, before remarking that karma will deal with him. Stefan sat in the DiMera living room, agitated, waiting for Kristen to return from the kitchen. "Rafe is gone already?" Kristen asked. "Rafe said he is unwilling to make a deal with Weston," Stefan stated. Stefan promised to cancel the prison break if Kristen agreed to help him discover more evidence. "Sorry about the change of plans. I'm not going to help you anymore," Kristen stated. Confused, Stefan reminded Kristen that she needed his assistance to become CEO.